Hello world of YouTube, welcome to day 5 of R.E.D. Rack every day. I'm running late to work, so I will see you on my lunch probably. I just realized I could be so much more efficient with my editing if I brought my laptop to work with me on early shift days. So I'll probably be doing that from now on, so that way I can edit during my lunch while I'm watching a video and eating. Then once I get home, I don't have to spend time editing, I can spend time doing other things. And that way I am more efficient and get more stuff done.
I'm at the White Castle. I don't see you here, dog. Tiny ass hamburgers, tiny ass cheeseburgers.
So I just saw that it's the first day of fall. Happy first day of fall! Hopefully it starts to feel like fall out here soon though. Fallout. That's an apocalyptic game. But I have a private seat set aside for you. Oh wait, you joined anyway. There you. Oh no, you didn't. You joined the open seat. No, move over a seat. Who's gonna sit in the seat? Come on, Shake. Look, green player. Who the fuck is purple? I got purple pants. Hey, green player. Green player. Fuck you! Oh! I'm gonna change it to blue. Somebody else is playing Uno! Take that is playing Uno! He killed purple player! Uno! 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 What? Somebody else! Evils of old day! What? What's happening? But the music is getting louder. But why is it getting so loud? It's designed to be loud and wake up my neighbors.
That doesn't matter now. It thinks we are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. The end of Minecraft is too, pretentious. It's a game about building shit and you kill a dragon, and then it ends in this. Players hear voices and words. They are nothing but pawns. And dreams are what games are to, this is, what the fuck?
Also, Shake and I beat Minecraft. This is what has happened right now. We've for the first time we did it. We did it. Do you have any words? I'm recording on the camera. Do you have any words to say?
Do I have words?
To say.
This is fucking confusing. I don't know what's happening with all these words, and I don't know what's going on. I killed a dragon, and these words don't even make sense. They're all mismatched and managed. I'm confused.
That was good. That was good. Those good words. You had a lot to say. To cure it of it just keeps going. It's just still going. I like art. I like high concept art, a lot. But I mean, it's Minecraft. You're a game about fucking building stuff that you just happen to somehow make an end game to. He's a notch. I respect you. I respect what you did. But that's a little weird. You guys know Shake. If you don't, because I know some of my Indiana friends don't know Shake, and you guys watch my vlogs now. My best friend, my Indian friends, Shake, the guy I've been on Xbox talking to. He gave me my birthday present, and he gave me Majora's Mask 3D for the 3DS, because he's my best friend, and he's awesome. Thank you. But I can't. Tina! Come on! This turned into a shake night, or a shake night. Well, yeah, shake night. Shake night. I've been hanging out all night. It's turned into a game night with Shake. which is super awesome. We haven't had a game night like this in a long time, so this has been fucking sweet. So my topic will bleed into what I was talking about last night, and I'll talk about it at the end of the day. But yeah, this has been chill. I've liked this. I'm taking a break right now. I'm going next door to see if I can buy something to drink with what little money I have left, potentially. But yeah, again, plans change with me all the time, as I stated yesterday. That happens, and this is another example of that. And it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun to hang out with him. We haven't hung out this intensely in a long time, so I've dug it. So, Shake had to go to bed. Shake's going to bed. I might be following his suit at some point soon, because even though I got up late this morning, I am still exhausted because I've been at work at 6. I was at work at 6 in the morning. The topic I wanted to talk about that I was starting last night. So, my friend Austin on Rate Your Music, which is, if you don't know what Rate Your Music is, it's a music-based social network that I'm a part of, that I love. Rate Your Music is one of my go-to, it's one of my almost always tabs. I almost always have a tab of Rate Your Music open. I don't, ironically enough, as I'm saying this, but Rate Your Music is one of the sites that I'm almost always on because it's a cool site. You can rate music, talk about music, rank music, that whole spiel. And I have a list, that's where my list of my top 100 favorite albums of all time is published, and a bunch of other music-based lists of mine. My friend Austin, who got me into the site, when he had his top 11 on his page, he did something very specific with his top 100. In his top 100, he made sure that there were no duplicate artists. So, like, there was only, like, there were 100 different artists along with 100 different albums. And I was thinking last night, I was like, what would my list like that look like? So I took it upon myself to put all of my records that are in my top 100 that aren't duplicates. So, like, there's like 5 Beck albums in my top 100 because I really like Beck. But I only took my favorite Beck album, kept it, and dropped the rest, and basically ended up with like 67 albums that were originally on my top 100, and then 33 of others that were not on my top 100 that like were like specific artists. And so I made this list, and I'm gonna put it in the description in like a text format or in like a text video file, because I don't want to publish this list because it's not completely organized. But for the most part it is. I might finish organizing it between editing this and whatnot, so that way it is a bit more organized. But if you're curious as to what that would look like, but it got me thinking, he's not the only person who makes lists who does that. Whenever some people make lists, especially for YouTube, they try to include just one franchise per entry, or per list. So like if I'm making a video game list, I only have one franchise per list, or if I'm making a music list, if I have multiple albums by an artist, I'm supposed to omit one of those just to have a bit more variety. But as someone who makes lists, I don't agree with that philosophy because I feel like it constricts your opinion. You know, it limits to what you can really, to your full opinion. You're putting up barriers for yourself, and creatively, I don't agree in creative barriers for the most part. I mean, there's limits, obviously, on creativity. There's a point where you go too far, but you're well within the realms of normalcy in this situation. But I was wondering if there's anyone else that thinks that way. If you're someone who is a content creator who makes lists, do you feel like when you're making a list, do you try to limit yourself to just one entry of a specific thing per list? So like if you're doing like a genre list or albums of a genre, do you only include one band in that genre, you know, or of that genre in the list, or one album from a band in the list? Or like a songs list, like say you're doing a top songs of the year, do you just include one song by an artist, or do you love an album so much that a couple of songs got on the list amongst all of the other albums and songs that you heard that year? That's something I was thinking about. That's something that I had racking in my brain, and so I thought that I wanted to address that as one of the topics of this, because it's something that I thought was interesting, and I made a habit to actually put time into a list like that. And I think it came out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the 100 that are on there. There's a lot more variety. You know, if I were to publish it, there's like Godspeed You isn't on my regular top 100, but it's on this other one. Kendrick made it on there. Bad Brains, DJ Shadow, Death, The Doors, Death Grips, Bjork. Like all of these more internet loved artists are on there, along with the ones that I love, you know. And it's not that I don't love these artists regularly. Like I love The Cure and Massive Attack and Public Enemy and Interpol. They just didn't make my regular top 100, but they happened to make this Austin Method of doing a top 100. So I'm happy with it. Will I replace it as my top 100? No, because I love my top 100. While I've been thinking about reorganizing a couple records on my top 100 and taking a couple, omitting a couple, and adding a couple, just based on my growing preference of music as I get older, I don't feel like completely throwing it out in the hopes of refurbishing it into this new list, because I like my current list. I think it's awesome. I like that I get to express my love of Beck and Rush and Radiohead and Modest Mouse and Nine Inch Nails, you know, bands that I really enjoy. I get to express my love of these bands even more by including multiple records of theirs in a list. You know, it's like if I make a video game list, there's going to be actually, there isn't. I actually have a list of my top 11 favorite video games for a video in the distant future. There is no repeat franchises in that list, shockingly enough, as much as I love certain franchises that you guys know about. But anyway, YouTube questions. I know not a lot of people that watch not everyone that watches my videos now are YouTubers, like kind of how it used to be. There's a lot more video-centric people, and there still are some of you out there, but as a whole, I have some of my friends who watch this now, some of my personal friends who are supporting this journey. I have some, you know, my demographic is broadening, which I guess as a video maker that's what you want, and I enjoy it. I like, you know, that I'm having more people take an interest in what I'm doing. It's cool. So I guess some of my questions are a little more niche than they probably should be, but I have broad questions as well. That's not uncommon for me. List making. That's the topic amongst this chaotic disarray of weirdness that was today. Give me the motherfucking sandwich meat. Give me the motherfucking sandwich meat. The sandwich meat. The sandwich meat. Alright guys, well it's been fun today for it to be my day off, basically starting today until tomorrow evening. Until I got off work today until tomorrow evening. I'm gonna close out today's vlog. I'm gonna eat this sandwich that I made, watch some Breaking Bad, and really just dwindle my day down until I go to sleep. Tomorrow, I have a movie review that I'm gonna be filming, probably editing and posting in tandem with this vlog as well. I have to be at work late tomorrow night, so I can't really get into a whole lot. That's why my topic tomorrow will kind of be in relation with the movie review that I'm doing tomorrow. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog. Again, today's topic, lists and like specifications for lists, very specific specifications that limit your opinion very finitely. I can't think of a good way to properly say it, but I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I know it was a lot more all over the place than I thought it would be, but that's kind of the fun, right? Kind of taking life by the heels and just rolling with it. Sometimes it's what's fun to do. My best friend was like, hey, you want to hang out? I was like, yes, so we did, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I got some really random stuff out of it that hopefully you enjoyed. But either way, I've been Viral Rack. You guys have a good day.